resources are looking less stable in being able to, continue to have that support at the county level and from local towns. So thank you very much for taking the time to consider our request and to hear a little bit more about the information that we had to share about our library. You each have a handout with a lot of those statistics. And then I also have my business card. If you haven't been to our library in a long time, I welcome you to come in. We have a lot going on. If you're curious about some of the other resources that we have, or need help getting in touch with someone or using things better, let us know. That's what we're here for. I welcome everybody to come. And certainly if you have further questions for me or would like a tour, don't be afraid to get in touch.
Thank you, Hillary. Okay, public presentation. We didn't have anything down. If anybody wants to speak?
Yes, please. I have several questions, not only for Mr. Bono, but for the entire board. I noticed in your unfinished business that did everyone vote in the affirmative on this October 1st meeting? Did anyone vote against that, or did everyone vote in the affirmative? I didn't hear it, it went so fast.
Everyone was in favor. Brad Dixon made the motion to advertise, Patty Gutkowski second. Everybody was in favor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. There's no time of this meeting noted. When is the time of the meeting?
I don't know, I had that circled here.
Yeah, it's 7:30.
But they just continue to keep rolling here.
7:30.
7:30?
Yeah.
Okay, do you need another motion to put the time officially in? Okay. And may I ask why, when you have within the moratorium law the opportunity to extend the moratorium for 3 months so that everyone's comments could be heard on this latest version of the law after your 5th workshop, why you wouldn't take that opportunity to give the entire community, all of your constituents, the opportunity to get their comments in and give yourselves ample opportunity to review all of the comments of all of your constituents. Why aren't you doing that?
If we have a lot of comments and if we can't go through them well, we always can extend things.
And what would be,
The
I don't know the
extension-
process for that.
Can I speak for just 1 second? The extension would have to be done on October 1st.
Correct.
Whether it's the extension or the vote, one thing has to be done on October 1st. So I guess that's where the date came from.
So is there a certain number of comments or a type of comment? So you could get 120 comments with significant concerns about the law, and you could say, well, I guess nobody really cares, so let's vote it in. How are you going to judge that? What will be your thought process here?
We'll go according to our legal counsel.
Okay. Is it even legal to hold a meeting to vote on a law, particularly of this significance, although I suppose a law is a law, within 24 hours of a public hearing?
Yes.
It is, so you've checked on that? Oh, okay, good. Well, it's good to know. And I guess I've got a question, quite frankly, for each one of you, and I'd like to hear an answer. So now we know this is legal. I'd like to hear from each one of you if you feel that it's the fair and the right thing to do. There's the law, and then there's the spirit of the law. So can I hear from Mr. Reuter, Mr. Dixon, Mr. Lundegren, Mr. Bono, and Mrs. Bukowski? Do you feel this is the fair and the right thing to do in the spirit of the law, considering all of your constituents in the town of Madison?
Well, I'll speak. I have come down and read every comment that was at every public hearing.
and I will be down to read every comment once again on Tuesday.
So you feel it's fair?
I feel that if we can do it, and do it correctly, read them and get through it, I think yes. I think that's fine to do it. As long as, like Ron said, if we can do it, we will. If not, we'll extend the moratorium.
Within 24 hours, okay?
Each person answer?
You know, I will answer, but this, this is not a question and answer. The public can make a presentation, but we're not up here for question and answers and debates.
Then
But
how-
yes, I do feel that we can make it work.
It's your job, Ron.
Mr. Lundgren?
My feeling on it is we have to make some type of choice on October 1st by law. And I'm like, if we can't get through these comments, my feeling is I'm gonna say, no, we gotta get another date because either we can do it, depends on the amount of comments. I'm saying I'm for it on October 1st only because we're being pressured to make a decision. But if we can't get, but, well, if it says we have to do one way or the other on October 1st,
But you don't.
Why?
Relieve the pressure by extending the moratorium and do the job right.
if we can get through this, if we can't, I'm gonna tell you right now, then it's not going forward. That's just my feeling on it.
My feelings exactly. If we have 10 things we gotta look at, we've certainly got time to
10?
digest that. If we have 100, then we don't. It's that simple. I would have no problem, for, extending the moratorium if we need to do that.
Same way that I feel, Pam. In other words, all the comments should be digested by the board, gone over by the board.
If the comments are 10-1 in opposition to the law, what will be the result of your having reviewed the comments?
Well, may I speak?
Yes, you may.
If the comments bring up information that we haven't covered before, then I think we should spend additional time on comments that we haven't covered before. But if they're going to raise the same issues,
Health and safety?
if they're going to raise the same issues, can I finish? If they raise the same issues, then why extend the moratorium? If new issues come up that are pertinent, that's fine.
Just to be
That's my
clear,
feeling.
just to be clear on this, you said there's not a full board meeting or full attendance at the October meeting, but if you're holding an October meeting, there is a quorum, correct? 3 of the 5 of you will be at the October meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So even if you only extended your time to review comments until the October meeting, you can still vote on it. But if you extend the moratorium, then you have 3 months in the October or the November or the December meeting to make a decision on a law that's going to have an incredible impact on the future of this town and the neighboring communities.
Can I ask a question, Ron? I mean, does the moratorium have to be extended for 3 months? No.
It really doesn't matter,
I'm
does
just
it?
saying, we can extend it a month.
It
Yeah,
can-
we could, yeah.
It doesn't even have to.
Why
be
not?
extended.
I mean, I've heard board members say, we want to do this right. Mrs. Bukowski, I think I heard you say that several times. We
Yes.
really want to do this right.
This is not
As you
right.
held your 3rd and your 4th and then your 5th workshop. So I suggest maybe you extend that moratorium and try real hard to do it right.
We have resolutions on this? Just 2? Resolution to be used by the officers, town board, town of Madison, Madison County, state of New York. Whereas Supervisor Ryan Bono, town of Madison, does hereby make the following resolution, and therefore be resolved. On this 12th day of September 2013, I, the above named town officer, do hereby submit to this town board for their consideration and approval. Whereas the September bills have been submitted for payment, now therefore be it resolved, the town board authorized Supervisor Bono to move $1,050.94 from Aquatic Growth Money Market into the general fund checking to pay September's bills.
Make that motion.
Second.
Craig Ruger.
Aye.
Brad Dixon.
Yes.
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 Resolution to be used by the officer of the Town Board, Town of Madison, Madison County, State of New York, whereas Supervisor Ron Bono, Town of Madison, does hereby make the following resolution. Therefore be it resolved, on this 12th day of September 2013, I, above the town officer, submit to this town board for their consideration and approval, whereas the September bills have been submitted for payment, now therefore be it resolved, the board authorized Supervisor Bono to move $110,000 from Berkshire Bank money market into the general fund checking account to pay September's bills.
So moved.
Second.
David Kowski? Yes. Ron Bowman?
Yes.
Jim Longoria?
Yes.
Brad Dixon?
Yes.
Craig Ruben?
All right.
Okay. This would be,
Got a motion?
yes. For the personnel, assessor.
Second.
Motion made second, any discussion? Sorry? I got it.
Here.
With that.
Appendix B, and